error from a missing or incorrect field.
Oh yeah, we did that one.
Void issue or refund in PAS we did yesterday.
That, yep.
We minimized the PAS screen to make sure that the other user can't see any other windows.
Yep.
We ended and reconnected the session without issue really.
Yep.
MVR clue inquiries we did yesterday.
Yep.
We did on-demand docs today. That's pretty much it for usage scenarios, unless we can kind of come up with any one-offs we want to try.
Okay, so let's think. Because what I was thinking that I think is kind of interesting is, so for like these override codes, because these agents aren't going to have the access to override them. So, I mean, the AST agent's still going to have to go into their own version of PAS to override them, aren't they?
See, that I'm not sure of. Kind of like the permission thing, like for
Right.
example, the smart trick override or something for a club agent calling us. I don't know because of I believe the endorsement's under the club agent basically, so I don't think that the permission carries over. If they were just to give them control.
I think you guys are correct.
Yeah, because I mean, for me, it'd be one of those things where it's really cool, like to for simple errors and stuff like that. But for overwriting some of these errors, I mean, the agent's just not going to have access to do it. So
right. So in that kind of scenario, I mean, it would be. I mean, it'd be nice if they had that functionality within this, but I think it would be more cumbersome than just having the agent pull up the other policy and do it.
Yeah, yeah. But then they'd have to give them all the access that AST would have access to.
Right.
Good times. Okay. All right, let's think. What else can we check?
Hey, just a quick question, Corey. You just got me thinking, and I'm pretty sure that Megan could tell us like what percentage of calls they get are typically ones that they'd have to actually do something and that the agent couldn't handle it on their own.
Right.
But if there's an override required by the AST, I don't know if there are scenarios where eventually there's a decision to make to give club agents
Right.
the authority, and then whether there is a teaching moment that would take place. So this could enable that, right? If it requires a little bit more than a couple clicks, like I think you were just guiding Sean through. So I think those are things that we would want to make sure we think about. So as we set this up, we're not creating sort of a false expectation
Exactly.
by the club agents. So that was good chat there. Thanks for bringing it up.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I was like, well, the idea would be really great. I mean, and I think this is immensely helpful for, a lot of things for it. And, but, it's one of the things where it's like, okay, well, if they're going to still have to pull up their own PAS session, and it's one of those things where it'd be like, okay, well, you can't see exactly what I'm doing, so we'll just end the session. But
yeah, exactly. Are you guys able to humor me and try and demonstrate a call that would never be a call, would just start with a chat?
Yeah, we can try it. We'll go ahead and we'll end it. So I'm going to end the session, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
So then on your side, let me see, because I'm the test one, I'll have to share my screen, which isn't a big deal.
Yeah, so you want me to give you control in Skype there?
Yeah, just go ahead and just, I'm actually going to just do present desktop on mine, and you should be able to see it. Just let me know if you can see it.
Okay, so yeah, I see your PAS screen now.
So I went ahead and enlarged it as most as I can. So up here will be where the agent will see the start Surfly. So it's straight in PAS. So all they have to do is click it, and then it will load on my side. And then what's going to happen now is this is just an error within PAS. So mine will say, please wait until a support agent joins your session. Your queue pin is 4494. So Sean, if you want to go ahead now and present your desktop and show your Surfly and how it looks for your queue.
Yeah, let's do that. So basically, let me know if you guys can see this first. So basically, Sue is Corey kind of said it. It's going to say wait for somebody to join the session. So if somebody's in ServeFlyer or there's someone assigned to kind of monitor these queues, if they click up here on queue, you're going to have an incoming queue sit
Okay.
here, and I could, there could be multiple calls in here, of course, but at this point, me not knowing who's on the other thing, I'm just going to take the first available, and
Okay.
this would be in this example Corey's session.
Yep.
Okay, and then you
So
would start typing in the bottom there?
right, so I
I
could
see.
say, hello, what is the issue?
And then I'll
Oh.
just, yeah, and it's really cool because I can just respond and be like, oh my God, help me. And it's just,
Oh gosh, that's great.
yeah, isn't
Okay.
it? And what's really cool about it is we can do, I don't know if you were on there yesterday, is like we can navigate to a new URL. So if I wanted to say, navigate to another URL, and Sean, if you want to click it, does it let you or no? Because you're not the leader, are you?
Yeah, I'm not the leader, but yeah, this is kind of cool to show you, Sue, because even though initially we know this is kind of designed for the AST and club agent interaction at this point, not so much e-service or web support, we have the ability to kind of inform those club agents or whoever's calling us, if we're using Surfly. Someone might say, for example, hey, Sean, I've got a customer here in the office with me. Can you show me how to get them to their website to view SmartTrek or to make a payment or that kind of stuff? So you can actually navigate during this cobrowse to a different URL and kind of display what you're doing.
Yeah, so I went ahead and gave you control, Sean. So if you want to show her like the navigate, so if he wanted to
So
go to like yesterday we tried to go to the My Policy digital, but we couldn't for whatever reason they're looking at it. We gave him the URL yesterday, but if Sean wanted to
Okay.
type in like let's say he wanted to go to Google or something, he could actually click I think it's like a little I don't know
yeah,
what it looks like,
so
but it's like a navigation, kind of like a compass.
right, yeah, it's like a compass here, and then I know it's still kind of hard to see. It might be in Skype there,
Oh
but it
no, it's
says
good. Yeah.
navigate to
Perfect.
new URL, and then let's do, for
Ah.
example, calstate.aaa.com, and then it will pull up that club website, and I could say essentially, hey, to get started, the customer needs to um,
Oh
type in their
yeah.
zip code, and
Oh.
then I could say, hey, to start creating that account, they need to click my account up here, and then initially start that creation process. So
Okay.
it's helpful in a sense. For some reason, as Corey was saying, it wouldn't let me take them to the cloud URL to get very far in the registration process. But depending on what the issue is, this has a lot of practical usage for
Interesting.
us, in that respect as well.
Yeah, it seemed like we were trying to weigh out the pros and cons of a screen share solution versus a co-browse solution. I think co-browse